Hi, this is Ian Troy, and I'm here at Greg Jackson's Guided Jiu-Jitsu with my very special guest, Mr. Greg Jackson. Greg, thanks, man, for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
My first question that I really want to ask you is, and I don't know, if you don't like this question, let me know, but it seems to me that Dana is really trying to push for teams to fight other teams. And I just wanted to catch your take on that. I know Jackson's is never going to fight another Jackson's fighter. Is this maybe a little out of bounds for you? You know, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, that was really up to the fighters themselves. I certainly won't be a part of one of my guys fighting another one of my guys, but it's the UFC is Dana's organization, so he can do whatever he wants, and that'll be between the fighters themselves. For myself, I just stay out. It's nice not to be important, so I can just step back and stay right out of it. But you know, it's their organization, and we work for them, so it'll be a matter of how the fighters handle it.
What the fighters decide. I really think that when push comes to shove, the fighters won't give in on that point.
I hope so.
This is a real nice new gym. When I first met you, came across you, you were back at the old gym. A lot of things have changed. You know, tell me something good that's changed. Tell me something bad that's changed.
I think it's almost been all good. You know, we've had a lot of success. We've won a lot of fights. I'm able to make more of a living at it now, which is nice. You know, and we have a lot of great students here. And I guess there's just more pressure and more. It's a little more complicated now because there's so many more people doing it. So I guess that would be the downside. I sure love a challenge. You know what I mean? But I guess the only downside would be there's a little more expectations. And you can take that and use it as a positive. So it's been pretty much all good.
Well, you've been training a lot of people. I mean, I could list them off, but it would just bore you guys. Tell me somebody in your camp you're training right now nobody's ever heard of, and why.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of up-and-comers. I think almost everybody's heard, at least of most of our guys on the up-and-comer. We've got some lower guys that are coming up through that level, and we'll see. You know, I don't want to say anything until they really start to prove themselves. So it'll be an interesting process. But yeah, keep your eye out for people like Donald Cerrone and Demasio Page and these guys that are really starting to come up to the lighter weights. John Dodson, probably not a lot of people with John Dodson. He's going to be great. So we got a lot of up-and-comers.
Right, John Dodson has been kicking it around in the scene for a long time, and I mean, on a personal level, I would really like to see him get some exposure, get some world-class fights.
It'd be nice if the WEC opens a weight division, or if some other organizations open the 125 weight division. That would be perfect.
Yeah, no, I heard rumor that WEC, in fact, I read a press release that WEC is going to open that weight division in the year 2010, I think.
I hope so. I hope so.
Until it is reality, it's just talk, it's just speculation. You could give us any tidbits of
it should be a great season. You know, there's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of great fights, and everybody should tune in, and they're going to have a great time with it. You know, Rampage and Rashad doing their thing. That right there is the price of admission to keep me laughing all the time. So it'll be a great season.
Were they button heads the whole time?
Oh, you'll have to watch. There's a little bit of that. It's a really interesting season. I think people will really enjoy this.
Okay, you've been involved in the Ultimate Fighter shoot since the very beginning, since the Ultimate Fighter 1. Here we are, fast forward Ultimate Fighter 10. Would you say this is the best season so far?
Oh, well, I'm biased for season 10 because, you know, Rashad's the coach, so yeah, I feel it's the best one, but what would I know?
Okay. Now, I know you train a lot of police and a lot of special forces as well as MMA. Could you talk to me about the difference between, you know, training somebody to be a special forces or police officer rather than a fighter?
Well, the mentality is the same, right? You're still training for combat. It's just the techniques are a little bit different. You can do all the illegal stuff that you can't do in MMA. That you can, and you have to take into account what I call the gear factor, which is like the vest and your weapons and all the gear that kind of weighs you down. You're not able to do the exact same moves or have the exact same priority list that you do as an MMA fighter. So there's some differences, but that's what makes it fun.
But it's mainly the same, huh?
Mainly the same. The attitude is all the same, that's for sure. Just the technique's a little different.
Okay, very good. I really like to ask everybody, you've come so far in the past 10 years. What do the next 10 years hold for Greg Jackson and his gym?
I'm hoping more of the same. You know, I love doing what I'm doing. I'm having a great time doing it, and I'm going to go until my guys retire, and I'll see what I want to do from there. But I'm in it until they retire.
That sounds good.
stage.
Shoot, man, I'm more nervous than I've ever been for an interview. Lindsay, do you have a question for the man, Greg Jackson?
No, not off the top of my head.
Oh, all right. Well, shoot, come on, Ian. You've been begging, you've been wanting to talk to Greg for so long, and now that you're here...
Well, I'll be around all day because you guys are going to be there for the media thing.
Yeah, in fact, I have...
If you think of more questions, yeah.
Don't mind?
Yeah, just if you can think of more stuff, I'm right here.
Very cool.
NewMexicoCombatSports.com. If you haven't been there, you don't know who's fighting.